Soham. So today we have got a very deep spiritual workshop here where we are going to discuss the significance of Shivalinga. Because in every Hindu household, you will see a Shivalinga. Nowadays in the West, there are many people who love Lord Shiva. Many people are Shiv yogis. So, but many times we don't know whom we are worshipping, although we feel a lot of love and adulation and adoration for Shiva. So today, seeking the blessings of my Guru Lord Shiva, to be able to deliver the importance of his mark or sign, I start this webinar. Also, I seek forgiveness. If I'm not able to convey the magnificent significance of this sign of Shiva. It is very difficult to describe Shiva and very difficult to describe Shivalinga. But today I will make attempt for that. So there is a very famous sutra of Lord Shiva where he says that, even the creator of the world, Lord Brahma, could not describe Shiv. He is so great, right? So it is very difficult to describe him, in few words. Because he is all that is. Shiva is just realized by negating everything that he is not. Because how can you quantify infinity? How can you quantify the all-pervading consciousness? You can quantify only by negating what he is not. Right? So that is how Shiva is reached. Right? That we cleanse ourselves of every single definition, every single illusion, every single perception. When you cleanse yourself of everything, what is left is Shiva. Right? So Shiv can be said that what is not is Shiva. So coming back to Shivling, the Shivling is a mark or a sign of Lord. The shape of the lingam is generally thought to be like oval. The shape of oval is the sign of infinite because it doesn't have any edges. So we can say it has infinite edges. The shape of the earth, the shape of the planets, the shape of the whole universe is that, right? Elliptical, oval. And that is the shape of God because that is the first shape that comes into being. And after that shape, you create other shapes. So it is the sign before creation and it is the sign before destruction. So Shivalinga, if you see Shivalinga, everyone who knows or who prays to Shivalinga knows the top part, the oval part, right? The formless part is Shiva. And the bottom part is Yoni, which is Prakriti or his consort. So it is a union of Shiva with his consort. What does this mean actually? What does this mean of union of Shiv with his consort? Okay, we have to understand who is Shiv, right? Shiv is God. You can say he is the existence of God is Shiv. The best way to describe Shiv is I-S. You can say the blueprint of God is Shiv. Now, when the blueprint becomes an existence, or then you can say that when the blueprint awakens, it becomes Prakriti. So today, the material world that you see around you, yes, you see your body, your mind, your senses, your family, your assets, your friends, your world, the nature with the animals, trees, plants. That is Prakriti, the yoni, right? And the blueprint of the yoni, from where the yoni came, is Shiva. So Shiva is the existential consciousness and his power, right? His power created Prakriti. So we can say Shiv and Prakriti, they both are one and the same. It is like looking into the mirror. When God looks into the mirror, he will look like the universe. Right? So the existence of God becomes awakened in the presence of the power of Prakriti. It is something like if you take a seed and you put in the mud. The seed is Shiva. When it awakens due to the mud and due to the material existence, right, it becomes a tree, right? It becomes first a plant, then a tree with fruits, flowers, etc. And that is Prakriti. But the consciousness always remains the same, right? The consciousness is Shiva. So you can say that a rose is Shiv, but the body of the rose, the color of the rose, the fragrance of the rose, the work of the rose is Prakriti. So if you take anything, if you take an animal like a deer is Shiv, the look of the deer, the beauty of the deer, the work of the deer, right? Every other aspect of the deer is Prakriti. So you can say you are Shiv. What you project yourself with your body, mind, senses is Prakriti. So you can say actually you are the Shivalinga. Right? You are complete Shivalinga. Because you are the Shiv who has taken a form of Prakriti, and Shiv awakens in the presence of Prakriti. That is why it is said, without Prakriti, Shiv is Shav, or a dead body. So if you see Shivalinga, it is a union of Shiv with Prakriti. And how are we praying to Shiv? What is a very common way of praying to Shiv is by Abhisheka, is by bathing. Why do you think Shiv requires bathing? Because when the union has to happen, lot of illusions, definitions, perceptions, negativity has to be released. Right? Otherwise the union cannot happen. Everything that you can perceive is Prakriti. Everything. The body, the mind, the senses, your identity is Prakriti. If I tell you with a reference of a physical object, if you see the sun is Shiv. But the appearance of the sun, the power of the sun, whatever the sun does, right, is Prakriti. So everything that you can perceive is Prakriti. Right? So I find it very easy to understand by saying that Shiv is the blueprint. Right? And Prakriti is living the blueprint. So what is the purpose of human existence? The purpose of human existence is to realize himself as Shiv. Right? And who is realizing himself as Shiv? Now, this is a very interesting question. Let's see who can answer. The purpose of existence is to realize yourself as Shiv. Right? That's why we say Shivoham. I am none other than Shiv. But who is realizing himself as Shiv? Who can answer? Let's see. Who is the one who wants to realize himself as Shiv? Like if I ask you in the context of a seed, if you put a seed in the mud, does the seed want to realize itself as a papaya tree or a rose plant? Who wants to realize himself as Shiv? The truth is, Prakriti is realizing herself through Shiv. It's a little complicated, but if you try to understand, it is so simple. It is the energy, it is the Shakti, it is the power, it is the Prakriti, which is ultimately realizing herself through Shiv. So your power is realizing itself through you. So you can say that the power created a blueprint of itself, and now it is projecting the blueprint and realizing herself. Her beauty, her creativity, her nature, everything. And Prakriti is never satisfied realizing herself. She is realizing herself through infinite forms. That's why I always use the word, you are more. So Prakriti is not satisfied just realizing herself as one flower or one animal or one creator, right? Everything she wants infinite. Infinite sweets, infinite flowers, infinite animals, infinite minerals, infinite dresses, infinite food items. Everything is infinite. So she is realizing herself through infinite ways. These are all different ways. Not a single human being looks like the other. Not a single human being has the same life purpose as the other. Every person has come with a unique thumbprint and to do something unique. And that is how Prakriti shows that your true nature is creative. You are a creator, and a creator doesn't want to copy anyone. You are original, right? You are unique. And that is what you have come to realize, your uniqueness in this world. So you have come to realize what is your blueprint, right? Ultimately, everyone is Shiv, but you have got a different identity. You have come with a unique dress, right? Through that unique dress, you will realize Shiv, right? And that is the role play of life, and that is what is called Maya. That is why Prakriti is called Maya or illusion. Shiv is not Maya, he is the truth. But to realize, because he is infinite, and to realize infinite, you cannot just create one that he is this. He is this also, this also, this also, this also, this also. Right? So she is never satisfied realizing Shiv. She's so excited, she's so happy realizing the beauty of Shiv, the power of Shiv. Right? In multitude forms, she's realizing Shiv. And you can understand, she goes through so many penances to realize Shiv. Right? You have read the story of the consort of Shiv. First, Lord Shiv married Sati. She was the daughter of Daksha. Right? He is a mind-born son of Lord Brahma. So what happened was, initially, she fell in love with Shiva and she married Shiv against the wishes of her father. Okay, so this is how the story goes like. Because ultimate purpose was Shakti has to join with Shiv. She has to become equal to Shiv. The reflection has to become equal to the person, image, blueprint. So in order to become equal, there are a lot of penances she goes through. So do you want to know the story of how she connects herself with Shiv. Let us go to the story of the marriage of Sati with Shiva. So Sati married Shiva against the wishes of her father Daksha. Okay? Because when you have come to realize yourself, there are opposing forces that stop you from realizing yourself. Because it is a game of life. And when you have a game, you have some people in favor and some people against. Something like you can never play a game like football without victory and without failure. So in this life where you have to self-realize, there will be forces which will push you towards self-realization, which is the soul. And there are forces which will try to take you away, which is ego. So what we have to do is we have to fight against the ego and we have to connect to the soul. Every single lesson we learn in life, every single law of chakra we learn in life, every single step of spirituality we take is actually to break the ego, is to destroy the darkness of ego, and is to connect with the soul. And that is how the journey of life goes. So, as we said that we were talking about the marriage of Shiva with Sati. Now, Sati is what? It is your thought. Your thought has to align with Shiva. But actually what happens is your thought is distracted into many directions because of ego. So the story of Shiva and Sati goes like this, that after marriage, her father held a ritual sacrifice, a big yajna, where he invited many people, but he did not invite Shiva and his daughter. So now the daughter said, oh, it's my father's function, I want to go. And Shiva was not ready, but she went to the function after a lot of insistence. It is said that when Shiva tried to stop her, she got so angry that she divided herself into 10 parts. All the 10 parts were full of anger, right? Full of ego and full of violence, right? And all the 10 parts tried to stop Shiva, that how dare you stop me? It is like a typical wife, right? With her husband. So what happens is Shiva finally has to give in because she's so angry, and then finally she goes to her father's function. The 10 parts in which she divides herself, or the 10 forms she takes, are the 10 Mahavidyas. In spiritual journey, we have to tame the 10 Mahavidyas. These are the 10 angry goddesses, the 10 fierce goddesses who are separating your mind from the true self, from the soul. It is your mind which is going in 10 different directions and it doesn't want to listen to you. So that is what is the tantric worship of 10 Mahavidyas. We cannot go in that much detail, but I'm just telling you for the story purpose. Finally, Sati went to this function. There she realized that she has done a mistake because her father was not respecting her husband and he was not acknowledging her presence. So what happens is, realizing her mistake, she jumps into the fire. And when she jumps into the fire, right, Lord Shiva comes to know, and he holds her smoldering body and he performs the Tandav dance, right? And he destroys, many attendants and all of Daksha. And lot of other gods join in the battle. And then Shiva is so angry that he just cannot stop. Finally, Lord Vishnu takes the Sudarshan chakra and cuts the body of Sati into many parts. And those are the Shakti Pithas. The different Shakti Pithas where different parts of her body fell. Now, what is the meaning of this story? right? If I tell you in very simple terms, this jumping of the sati into the fire goes into your mind, plays into your mind every time. Your mind gets distracted because it thinks I'm going into some function. Your mind continuously gets distracted into pleasure or pain. But where the thought goes, the soul doesn't go. The soul is there. So what happens is you keep on thinking of something, you get entangled in something, and then you realize, oh, it's useless, right? And then you really regret what I've done. I wasted so much precious time, right? And then Lord Shiva, right? He's made to realize by Lord Vishnu. Who is Vishnu? Your heart. That what you were thinking was an illusion. It was just a Brahm, illusion. So he cuts that thought with his Sudarshan chakra. So the jumping or self-immolation of sati into the fire is nothing but your thought realizing that whatever I was thinking has got no purpose. Ultimately, the truth is the soul. Ultimately, the thought has to rest in the soul. But it is a very long journey. For your thought to connect to the soul, you have to take many births. Till you have got a single thought in your mind, you are in illusion. The person who is in the maximum stress, who is in maximum worries, who is in maximum illusions, he has the maximum number of thoughts in his mind. As you do tapas, as you do yoga, as you do sadhanas, your thoughts reduce. And that is why when you see spiritual people, they look very calm, right? And the enlightened people are totally calm. They are like the water which has got no ripple. Then what happened? Now another attempt was made, because ultimately we have to understand Prakriti wanted to realize herself through Shiva. So she took another birth, right? Prakriti is also called by the name Adi Shakti. Now she made another attempt. Now in this attempt, this time she was the daughter of Himavat, the Himalayan mountain, right? What does that signify? This time she was more stable. She was more committed. That this time I'm not going to be distracted. I'm going to try very hard. Right? So what happened? She came into the world as Parvati, Parvat, as a stable mountain. Then she did lot of tapas, right? And she took many forms which are called Navadurga. She took the form of Brahmacharini, right? She took that form, she did so much of, sacrifices just so that Shiva can look at her. So the Navadurga forms, the first form was Shailaputri, then Brahmacharini, Chandraghanta, Kushmanda, Skandamata, Katyayini, Siddhidatri, Mahagauri. Now she took all these forms and each form made her evolve, come closer to Shiva. Because ultimately she has to become like Shiva. Only when she becomes like Shiva, he will accept her. And that is the tapas a human being does to connect to himself. Right? Today you face many problems in life. But the purpose of every problem is to make you connected to your true self. Right? So, and you can say the Navadurgas are like the evolution through the 7 chakras. So, in the first chakra, you realize your true nature as stability. The nature of Shiva is eternal. But in a human form, we are stable. So we learn the lessons of stability, not to get disturbed by insecurities. We realize we have the power to fight our challenges. And when you connect to that power of yours, you evolve through the first chakra. You become closer to Shiva by some percentage. Then you come to the next form, which you have to realize yourself is Swadhisthana chakra. Here you realize that I have to respect my identity. The nature of Shiva is that he is not distracted. He is happy and joyful within himself. So in this chakra, in a human form, you learn to accept yourself the way you are. You learn to protect your identity. You learn to honor yourself. Then in the third chapter, in the third ladder, you come to the Manipur chakra, which is goddess Chandraghanta, this form of Parvati. You learn lessons of power. Because you are like the sun, your power is infinite. It doesn't come from any person. But you have to realize lessons. When you are in illusion, you think I have to take something from someone. Ultimately, you realize there is nothing I have to give to someone, nothing I have to take from someone. My power is internal. It is an infinite power inside me. I have infinite power inside me. Like those people who are Devi Bhaktas and those who have gone to Vaishnav Devi, right? You will see that all the Shakti Peeth of Goddess Durga, generally they are quite difficult. They are generally at a height where you are told to climb, right? What is the purpose? Why we have to do so much of physical labor to go and meet the goddess? Because a time comes when you are climbing. If you go to Vaishnav Devi, the climb is about 5.5 hours. Right now it has become very comfortable, but there was a time it was very arduous. So when you are climbing, and you are just chanting Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di, a time comes when you realize you are not climbing. She is the one who is climbing. You just forget your tiredness. Even people who have got physical ailments, even people who are very weak in their day-to-day life, they realize they are able to climb the mountain. And they are not tired at all. So ultimately you realize that it is the outside situations which are sapping you of energy. Actually you have infinite power. That is why all these places of Shakti, they make you realize your infinite power. Then you come to the next ladder, the next step of the ladder, which is the heart chakra. Right? Now in this you learn lot of lessons related to love, related to trust. Right? You are betrayed by people, you are cheated by people, you are hurt, your expectations are not met. But you are taught that still you have to keep your heart open. Right? Lots and lots of lessons related to the heart you learn. And these are all lessons of becoming God. Because the nature of Shiva is love. His nature is bliss. His nature is Ananda. It doesn't change. You become like a lotus in a pond. You realize that you are a person or you are a consciousness. You are in the world, but you don't belong to the world. And that is the time you will realize the Shiva inside you. The day your heart stops getting affected by the outside things, right? You realize everything outside is just a game. It is happening and I can solve it. Something like, suppose you're walking on the road and you see a small pebble. Will you get scared? What you will do? You will just kick it and you will walk off. Right? That pebble didn't disturb you. Then what happens? You see one bigger stone. You see that stone, you just take it, you push it, and then you still walk ahead. right? The day you start taking your life challenges like that, this is a pebble, this is a stone, everything you're able to counter. When you're able to counter everything, your heart is not affected, right? But in real life, what happens? You have a tiff with your spouse, you are stressed. Your daughter did not perform well in her exams, you are stressed. Your boss got angry with you in your job, you are stressed, right? So small things of life are stressing you. So that is why your heart is closed and the full light of Shiva is not reflecting through. But the day you realize that everything is a pebble which I have to just kick, I have to handle, right? Because the nature of Shiva is, he has a solution to everything. He is always peaceful. He is always in that eternal stable state, right? And how he can remain in that stable state? Because he is like that light which can convert any type of darkness into light. There is no problem for which he doesn't have a solution, right? So the day you become that powerful, you become that powerful light, that for everything you have a solution. And from where the solution will come? It will come again from the lessons of the chakras. It will come because you will realize you are eternal and you are stable. You will realize that you have a uniqueness and you have to protect and defend yourself. You will realize when you know you have power, you have intelligence, you can trust, you can have faith, right? You can understand things in the throat chakra. You can find an intelligent solution in the third eye chakra. And you can surrender in the crown chakra. You will realize that every single situation in life has come to evolve you. Nothing has come to destroy you. Nothing has come to push you back, right? Nothing has come to harm you. Nothing has come to take something away from you. You will realize that every single thing is designed to bring you closer to Shiva. The one that makes you fall is also Prakriti. The one who makes you realize is also Prakriti. And the one who makes you get up is also Prakriti. If you have a disease, she suffers. If you get hurt, she suffers. If you lose anything, it is her loss. She loses, she gains, she realizes. Shiva doesn't have to realize, he is realized. So the day you realize that it is the mother, Shakti is also called by mother, by name mother. It is the mother which is trying to nurture you and take you towards your true self. You are never hurt. You are never, you never develop any problem, any disease, any loss. You are just a consciousness which is a witness. It is she who is playing this game around you. Game with your spouse, with your children, with your family, with your career, with your people around you. It is a game which is happening. And in that game, what is happening? You are being revealed. And who are you? Shiva. So, the most important ingredient in all this is, what is the most important ingredient you need to adapt within yourself is faith. The most difficult thing is faith. And faith is different from trust. You can trust, but you find it very difficult to have faith. Yes, surrender, resilience, love, detachment, beautiful answers, beautiful. Those are the qualities of Shiva. And that is why he can be in the world, but not of the world. nature of Shiva is detachment, forgiveness, right? It is the nature. It's the nature of your soul, right? So if you read the Srotras of Shiva, right? You have Nirvan Shatakam, Rudra Shatakam, Shiva Shatakam. All of them describe the nature of the soul. That's why he's so joyful. He's just bubbling with happiness and joy and love. Whole life, you try to seek that happiness, but you try to seek it outside. You don't realize it is you. Whatever makes you happy is you. Today, you're very happy looking at Prakriti. You look at money, you're very excited. Right? You look at material things, you're very happy. You look at beauty, you're very happy. Right? But you're not realizing all that is you. The beauty that attracts you is you. The love that attracts you is you. The material things, the abundance that attracts you is you. Right? The creativity that attracts you is you. The power that attracts you, the success that attracts you is you. Your problem is you are in love with the mirror. You love the mirror. And that's why you are in illusion. It is like the moth running after the light. It will try to come close to the light, close to the light. Ultimately, it will die. You are trying to hit the mirror. I love this. I love money. I love success. I love this man. Right? I love acknowledgement. Right? I love stability. I love material assets. I want to possess this. You're not realizing all this is you. Right? So actually it is like Shiva going crazy after Prakriti. But actually he has to realize Shiva is Prakriti. It is just your reflection. So the most important ingredient is faith. And where does faith realize? In which chakra? It is in the heart chakra. Heart chakra is the chakra for faith. It is the chakra for allowing things to happen. Because unless you have faith, you will block things from manifesting in your life. You will block challenges from actually coming into your life. You will block yourself from facing the challenges. You will keep on running from the challenges. Right? You will not learn. You will blame, accuse, criticize. But you will not learn. Because your heart in your body is the engine of the prana, life force. Now, unless the life force is attuned to helping you, what will happen? That life force will not give power to the other organs to process what has to be processed. So that's why faith is the most important ingredient and the most difficult also. It's not easy to have faith. Right? There are so many people, they pray to God, they do so much of fasting, so much of penance, right? So much of religious routine they follow. But still you are worried. You are in tension for your family, for your job, for your health. I asked them, if you pray so much, why are you worried? They say, but. I said, what is but? If you otherwise don't pray. If you pray, then you have to believe that He is there. But then that faith doesn't come so easily. It is easier said than done. The day faith comes, nothing is more important or difficult. See, we have to understand, to align to Shiva, you have to be connected to your heart all the time. But that is very tough. Right? You have to understand, even the Nav Durgas had to do so much of tapas to connect to Shiva. So, the more you are centered within yourself, the more you are connected with yourself. Yourself is Shiva. Okay? So, when you meditate, you're connected to Shiva. See, we have to understand, people reach enlightenment or a state of Shivalinga in two ways. Okay? Some people reach through the path of Prakriti. Okay? The path of Shakti or Shakta path. where they, through their actions, they connect to their true nature. But the actions have to be effortless. In what is called in Gita, Nishkam Karma, a work without action, a work which is natural. Something like, suppose you lift your child. You will not tell someone, oh, I'm so tired because today I lifted my child. Right? When you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you take bath, but you never think it is an effort. If you are a musician and you play your instrument, you will never say it is an effort. Right? So whenever you do something from the heart, it is effortless. And when you do something from the mind, it is an effort. So the day honesty, hard work, creativity, right? All these things become effortless. They become your nature. So the Shakta part involves tuning to your true nature through effortless actions. So in this, you achieve enlightenment through the path of praying to Devi, harnessing or taming or worshipping the 10 Mahavidya, the Nav Durgas, Kali, right? So you learn through this path. The path that Chakra takes, the path that I teach, is the path of Shiva. It is what Adi Shankaracharya preached, Advait Vedanta, where I take you through the nature of the soul. Right? I teach you what are the laws of life, what is the nature of the soul, how to cleanse the clouds of ignorance around the soul. Right? How to attune to the lessons of the soul, to the nature of the soul. Because I believe that if you clear this, the reflection is automatically cleared. I never teach you how to become rich. I never teach you how to become successful. Right? Because I think everything is in the nature of the soul. I teach you how to remove the clouds so that this is reflected. If I have to teach you communication, I will not teach you how to talk and how to listen. I will tell you how to remove the blocks in talking and blocks in listening. I will not teach you how to become successful and how to get promotion and how to get money. I will teach you how to remove the lack inside, how to realize you are supported, how to realize your nature of limitlessness, how to attune to your nature of abundance. In my life, I have sorted every single problem by just attuning to my true nature. Even if I want to discipline my children, I have 4 children, by the way. So if I want to discipline my children, right, I don't work on this, I work on myself. When I become a good mother, when I become a responsible mother, when I become a powerful mother, when I become an understanding mother, when I become a compassionate mother, forgiving mother, my children change. I never change things, I change here. So if I have to change the way my employees are functioning, the way my company is functioning, I don't change anything here, I change here. Because the moment I change here, the next day, all this has changed. And that is the path of Shiva. And that's why if you see Shiva, he's not talking to Parvati or he's not doing anything with Parvati. He's just meditating. When he meditates, Parvati changes. And that is the path we teach in Chakra Yoga. So, we were talking about Shivalinga. Shiva is the formless and the Lingam is the Prakriti. All the spiritual paths finally lead to the merger of the Linga and the Prakriti. All the parts finally lead to them meeting, means Shiva realizing himself as Prakriti or Prakriti realizing herself as Shiva. Right? And this, the form that they take, this beautiful lingam, actually, if you see, it looks like a sexual symbol, right? This looks like a phallus, a male organ, and this looks like a vagina, the female organ. It is a sexual union. Then you will ask, why sexual union? Why the sexual union of a male and a female? Right? Because it is a sexual intercourse without any calm, without any lust. Right? It is a sexual intercourse where no one is hungry for another. It's a sexual intercourse where there is no hunger and where there is no lack. Because it is only from the intercourse the creation happens. Right? Today, creation happens only by the meeting of the male principle and the female principle. So Shiva is the male principle and Shakti is the female principle. It is the intercourse which is the Shivalinga. But the intercourse is without any lust. It is without any vibration. It is a very natural intercourse which is divine. Right? And that is the creation of the whole world. Right? Then you will say, why intercourse? Another question will come, why intercourse? Because intercourse is the most pleasurable thing in the human existence. Right? So, the meeting of Shiva and Prakriti is the most pleasurable thing. When the soul meets its true nature, right? When the soul meets its true nature, an internal orgasm happens, right? In which the energy flows inwards, because it is the most pleasurable thing where the soul is meeting itself. It is a sexual union within you, right? It is the taming of energies within you, and it is totally free of any lust. In the real world, we are bhogis. Bhogis means we want to consume, right? Whenever you see a beautiful flower, you want to pluck it and take it. When you see a very nice sweet, you want to eat it. When you are hungry, you want to satisfy your hunger. Right? When you see a beautiful woman, you want to possess her. When you see a very good job, you want to acquire it. So, in the real world, we are bhogis. We want to take it and satisfy our lust. But in the spiritual world, you are yogis. Means, you know it is your nature. You keep the attraction flowing. It is like the gravitational pull between the planetary bodies. The pull is not so much that they are coming together and colliding and finishing. Because when you are a bhogi, the attraction finishes. When you come close, the attraction finishes. After you have eaten, you don't want to look at it anymore. You see, after you have eaten, you don't even want to look at the dinner table. You want to run away. So when you are a bhogi, after the lust is satisfied, you don't want to look at it. But in spiritual terms, you are a yogi. Because the bliss is continual, eternal, perpetual. It is like the magnetic attraction between different objects. Your happiness is internal. Your pleasure is internal. Your love is internal. It is continuous. It is not for fulfillment. It is your true nature. So when Shiv and Prakriti meet in this beautiful representation of their meeting, the Shivalinga, right? The joy, the attraction is eternal. It is eternal because it is not with the outside object. It is within you. It is your nature. So we can understand that today, if you want to understand who are you, right? Who are you? Who are you as a person? You are the one when Shiv and Prakriti meet, right, you are the one who realizes himself. You are Shiva also and you are Prakriti also. You are the one who becomes awakened at the merger. You are the one who gets awakened. Today, you can feel your soul, which is Shiva, and you can feel your physical presence, which is Prakriti. You can feel both of them. You can see Shiva, you can see Prakriti, because you are in the middle. You are that orgasm. You are that creation. You are that creator. Right? So, you can say that when you become totally still, when will you become totally still? Because your nature has become Shiva and your nature has become Prakriti. You are the merger of Shiva and Prakriti together. That is you. Right? So in order to explain more better, I have prepared a small presentation. Right? It is more graphic, so you'll be able to appreciate it more. Lingam means mark, sign, characteristic, evidence of proof of God's and God's existence. Just as if there is smoke, there is fire. So linga is the smoke. Right? Linga is the smoke. And then you start discovering what is the fire. And fire is the Prakriti, which is trying to realize itself as Shiv. It is a religious symbol in Hinduism representing Shiva as the generative power of all existence, all creativity and fertility at every cosmic level. It is often found within a lipped disc structure that is an emblem of goddess Shakti, and this is called yoni. Together they symbolize the union of the feminine and the masculine principles, or totality of all existence. The lingam is a symbol of male creative energy and it is the dome portion. And the yoni is a symbol of the goddess of Shakti, female creative energy, and is represented as the surrounding area of the lingam. I will tell you something very interesting, okay? If you look at a human body, right, can't you see it is in the shape of a lingam? All this part of you, right, this is the yoni, right? And this is the egg, which is inside the yoni, right? So all this part is your human self. It is your chakras from the root till the throat, where you live as a human with the Panchatattva. In the Mooladhara, it is your physical body, which is the earth element. In the Swadhisthana, it is your water element, your identity. In the Manipur, your fire element, your power, your mind. In the heart, it is the air element and your senses. In the throat, it is your ether element. Right? So when you learn lessons of the chakras, you evolve as a human being till here. Now, when you evolve till the throat chakra, here the Guru awakens. Now, after the throat chakra, we have two more chakras. These are the chakras of Shiva. Right? The third eye chakra, that's why Shiva has third eye, and the crown chakra, because Shiva resides in the crown. So this is the lingam in your body. Now, when you come to these two chakras, everything that you have learned down is destroyed. Understand, in the root chakra, you are taught certain lessons. In the sacral, you are taught certain lessons. But when you come to the throat chakra, you are taught to realize that these are not lessons. Right? These are the nature of the existential consciousness. So what you do is you destroy the separation between the what you are not and what you are. In the throat chakra, what is called Vishuddha chakra, the pure chakra, you destroy what you are and what you are not. if I want to say in a very simple manner, in the root chakra, you learn the value of hard work. Okay. In sacral chakra, you learn to honor yourself. In the Manipur chakra, you learn independence and power. In heart chakra, trust. But what happens is when you come to the throat chakra, what happens is you can very clearly see the distinction. He is a lazy person, he is a hardworking person. He is a good person, he is a bad person. He is honest, he is dishonest. Right? You can see the duality. Now this duality creates lot of negativity in the throat chakra. Now, in order to transcend the throat chakra, you have to merge the dualities. Or you can say you have to destroy the difference between the duality. Means it is not about he's a lazy person or he's a hardworking person. Right? These are both stories of life. Ultimately, you have to realize what is your nature. There is no one good and no one bad. Everyone is complete. It's a story of life. It's a story of life. And from the story of life, a truth is emerging. So in the throat chakra, you connect to the eternal truth that life will always have light and dark. And between the light and dark, a truth will emerge. It is like if you see the story of Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, Lord Buddha, you see the story of all the enlightened masters. It's a story. The story will have ups and downs. But ultimately, the truth will win. In Mahabharata, there is a Quora and there is a Pandav. Ultimately, Dharma won. So in throat chakra, this till here, you are a human, you are a yoni. You look like a drum, right? Because this is the yoni part of you. This is your material existence, right? So in this part, you learn all lessons of being Prakriti, of being a human. But when you transcend the throat chakra, you learn lessons of being a divine. In the third eye chakra, you learn to accept the duality. That everything is created by her. If you see Parvati, she has got two forms. She is Gauri also, means fair. And she is Kali also, dark. Both of them are wives of Shiva. The negativity is also wife of Shiva. Positivity is also wife of Shiva. It is not that only the good things are Shiva. Also the bad things are Shiva. You can reach Shiva through bad things or through good things. Some people reach through Tantra. Right? They reach through a path of Bhairav, Tantra. And some people reach through Satya, Sattva. So even Gauri is Shiva's wife, Kali is Shiva's wife. So you transcend the duality in the third eye chakra. And in the crown chakra, you become limitless, infinite, thousands. Because you realize that Shiva is all there is. The game of life is to realize Shiva. The game of life is not to become a pure person. Now listen carefully. The game of life is not to become a pure person. The game of life is to realize Shiva. In any way you can realize Shiva. You can realize by being Ravan, by being Kansa, by being Duryodhana. You can be a negative person and still realize Shiva. So, in these two chakras, which are the chakras of the lingam, we realize the infinite or formlessness of Shiva. That he is without form. You cannot give him a shape. So as we said, that lingam is actually the human body. It is an arm that stretches outward. According to Skanda Purana, it is described that the endless sky is the linga. The endless sky is the linga, which also is the crown chakra. And the earth is its base. At the end of time, the entire universe and all the gods finally merge in the linga itself. So I like this picture of Shiva sitting on the earth. The earth is your material existence. Ultimately, all of us merge into the linga. According to the yogic lore, a linga is described as the first form to arise when creation occurs and also the last form. I take it like if you want to create something out of clay, you will first make an oval thing. Then you make oval and then you make it into a shape. You cannot even make round, you will first make oval. It is the ultimate symbol of self-realization and depicts Shiva as formless, not contained, bounded by any material nature. He cannot be contained, he cannot be bounded. He existed before the start of time and will be there after the end of everything. I best describe Shiva as he just is, isness. That's why I've got few lines I always tell about him. Nowhere to go, nowhere to reach, nothing to gain, nothing to achieve. He is the omnipresent consciousness that just is. For Hindus, the lingam is not a sexual organ, but it is a spiritual organ, and their faith is just like the Christians. For the Christians, the cross is not an instrument of execution, but it is a symbol of Christ. So, Shivalinga represents cosmic mysteries, the creative powers, and the metaphor for the spiritual truths of their faith. It can be prepared from any material, stone, gemstone, metal, wood, clay. You have all the flexibility to prepare it in any form you like. The Skanda Purana says, the endless sky, the great void which contains the entire universe is the linga. Right? And the entire universe and all the gods finally merge in the linga itself. This is what is repeated. Define Shiva. Shiva is the consciousness, or you can say he is the blueprint of the consciousness. And the blueprint of the consciousness is reflected in the material nature. When you destroy all the definitions, what is left is Shiva. It was the Muslim rule that, in the Muslim rule, what they did was they considered the lingam to be an adulterous representation of the male sexual organs. So they destroyed many lingams and many Shiva temples. And many of the temples were changed to mosques. In many cities of India, many of the temples were replaced with mosques. There are people in India, there is a particular sect of Indians, Lingayats, they wear the lingam as a necklace, right? Because they think that by worshipping it, they will come closer in their journey towards the Atma Lingam. Now, there are certain very holy places of worship of the lingams which are called Jyotirlingas. Okay, what is the legend behind the Jyotirlingas? It is said that once Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu were fighting, that who is supreme. Okay, so now let us come to who is Brahma and who is Vishnu. Okay, so the legend goes that Brahma and Vishnu were fighting as to who is supreme. Now, who is Brahma? Brahma is the thought, right? So when you were created, first the thought was created. And it is your thought which goes in all the four directions. So Brahma has four faces, right? And Vishnu is the preserver of this world, right? It is what you have come to do in this world, and it is what makes the world go around. The stories in your life are all creations of Vishnu, right? That's why his avatar, Krishna, Ram, right? They are said to have played Leelas, stories. All of us are playing certain Leelas. All of us are playing Leelas as Vishnu avatars. We all are Vishnu avatars in one way. So once what happened was Brahma and Vishnu, they both were fighting as to who is superior. Brahma said, I am the thought, I create everything, so I am superior. Vishnu said, I am playing the story of this life, so I am superior. Right? Then what happened? A column of fire came between them. It was endless. Right? They were surprised. Oh, what is this column of fire? Let us see till when, till where it reaches. So what happened was Vishnu went on his Garud. He went down to see the end. And Brahma on his swan, he went up to see the top. They keep on going. They kept on going, but they could not find the tip. So Vishnu finally came back and he admitted defeat, that this seems something eternal. But Brahma, the thought is always deceptive. So what the thought said, that I have found the tip. It saw a flower falling down. So it told the flower that please tell a lie with me that you were on the tip. So the thought is always deceptive. That's why we never pray to Brahma. We never pray to thought. So when Brahma told this lie, right? So what happened was, from the column of fire, Lord Shiva appeared because he was the column. It signifies that what created Brahma and Vishnu is Shiva. He is the eternal light. He is the power behind all the gods. He is what all the gods finally dissolve into at the end of creation. So that was the story, and that's why Shiva is worshipped in the form of Jyotirlinga. So there are basically 12 Jyotirlingas which are very popular places. Many of them are near Mumbai, which is Maharashtra. We are in the state of Maharashtra where Rudra Center is located. So we have many Jyotirlingas around us. So the 12 Jyotirlingas are Kedarnath, Kashi, Vishwanath, Somnath, Baijanath, Rameshwar, Krishneshwar, Bhimashankar, Mahakaleshwar, Mallika Arjun, Amaleshwar, Nageshwar, and Triambakeshwar. These are the different. The ones that we have very close to Mumbai are Triambakeshwar, where we have our Rudra Center Puja services, temple also. So we have Triambakeshwar, Krishneshwar is close by, Bhimashankar is close by. So these three are very close to Mumbai. But there are also 5 Panchabhuta Lingas in India where Shiva is prayed, or you can achieve Shiva by worshipping the Pancha Mahabhutas. Pancha Mahabhutas are the material existence of Prakriti. Now Prakriti is made up of 5 elements. You can pray to these 5 elements to come closer to Shiva. So these are Pancha Mahabhutas. So for the element of water, you go to Thiruvannaikal. For space, you go to Chidambaram. Air, you go to Kalahasti. Earth, you go to Kanchipuram. And for fire, you go to Thiruvannamalai. These are 5 Panchabhut Lingas. Now Shivalinga consists of 3 parts. Now this is very interesting. The bottom part of the Shivalinga is actually 4-sided but remains underground. We think that lingam is just like an egg shape, but no. Actually, the bottom part is 4-sided and remains underground. The middle part is 8-sided, which remains on a pedestal. And the top part is round. The height of the round part is 1/3 of its circumference. Now this part is very interesting. Can you see that the bottom part is four-sided? And what is four-sided? The root chakra. The root chakra has 4 petals and it is underground. So the cosmic consciousness, it manifests in the Prakriti or material manifestation first in the root chakra. And root chakra is 4-sided. The middle part is 8-sided, which is on the pedestal. And what is the middle part 8-sided? It is your sacred heart chakra. Your sacred heart chakra is 8-sided. It has 8 petals. And this is where the merger of Shiva and Prakriti happens. Right? It is the merger and it is ruled by planet Venus, Shukra. And this is where the merger happens. And the top part is round because it is infinite petals of the crown chakra. So the lingam actually is from root chakra till crown chakra. The 3 parts symbolize Brahma at the bottom. The root chakra is always Brahma. Brahma is the originator or the root chakra or the originator of thoughts or the sperm in your body is Brahma. Vishnu is the middle. The middle part is where you see the yoni and the lingam meeting is Vishnu. It is the story of your life. As I said, you are Vishnu. Your existence is Vishnu. And that's why it is said that Vishnu preserves dharma. Okay, Vishnu preserves dharma. What does that mean? Okay, what does that mean? Vishnu preserves dharma. Unless you live on the path of Satya or Dharma, existence cannot sustain. Okay, so if you see that Vishnu, the avatars of Vishnu, Ram and Krishna and different avatars, they always fought with demons. Ram fought with Ravan. Right? Krishna, there was Pandav and Kaurav. So at the middle level, right, is the war or the battle that actually happens. And ultimately, dharma has to win. Ultimately, the story goes on because dharma wins. So the middle part is Vishnu, who upholds dharma, who preserves dharma. So the middle part is Vishnu, where the Leela happens. And you know, Vishnu is shown very beautiful. Krishna is shown beautiful. Because this is where the merger happens. Or you can say this is where the intercourse happens. And here, all the beauty, passion, enjoyment of life is there. Vishnu is shown to be very rich in Vaikuntha Dham. Right? Vishnu is said to live in Vaikuntha Dham, which is a place of opulence, beauty. Right? If you see Krishna, you know, he is symbolized by so many rasas, so many tastes of life. So the middle part is Vishnu. Existence, story, Leela, you. And the top part is Shiva. So you can see in this, if you see bottom, evolution, Shishti, right? And if you see the top part, it is involution, Samhara. Okay? So the bottom part is the evolution of material consciousness and the top part is involution, Samhara. Right? So we are very clear about Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, which you were asking at the start of the session, right? This is how we can say the story of your life. Your root chakra is Brahma, your heart chakra is Vishnu, your crown is Shiva. All the gods are inside you only. You don't have to go anywhere. Now this is in yogic, this is the symbol they make with their hand of the Shivalinga. So this you can understand in Tantra, the lingam is represented as an erect phallus coming from the ground with 1/3 part within the earth. So if you see the lingam, actually you will see that it is flowing upwards, because actually it is flowing inside you, right? So this upward movement is described in Tantra as Urdhva Vartaras. With this union, the soul does not require any external stimulus, and it lives in cosmic orgasm in the state of Anand. So people who achieve enlightenment, they actually invoke the lingam within themselves. So they realize Aham Brahmasmi and go inwards, right? They don't need pleasure from outside. All the pleasure they find inside. Now, I've just written a little text about Rudra Abhishek, right? Holy bathing. As I said, that Rudra Abhishek is a part of cleansing the lingam, means cleansing yourself. It's cleansing yourself. You notice if you take a lingam and you cleanse the lingam, you're actually cleansing yourself. You will start feeling so pure after the ritual. And different items are used for Abhishek and they have different significance. Milk and water are basically for cleansing. If you pour honey, you will get sweetness in your life. If you pour ghee, you will attract prosperity. If you pour panchamrit, which is mixture of 5 elements, right? Milk, curd, ghee, honey, and tulsi, you will get completeness in your life. If you pour curd, you will develop the power of transformation, because curd is transformation of milk to curd. If you use gingerly oil, it will enhance your knowledge. If you use sesame oil, it is for health. If you use sandal paste, you will attract fame. If you use turmeric paste, it is for healing. If you use sugarcane juice, it is for removal of enmity. And lastly, if you use lemon juice, it is protection from evil eye. If you use mango juice, it is relief from long-term diseases. Bilva leaves for surrender of the 3 gun, and vibhuti for detachment. So basically, you are using different items on the Shivalinga basically for empowering or cleansing yourself. Okay, so this is all about Shivalinga. And as I said, that when you do Abhisheka, you can just do Abhisheka with water, or Abhisheka with milk mixed with water, or Abhisheka with milk, water, curd, honey, etc. And everything has a significance. But there are certain things you don't offer to the Shivalinga. One is ketaki flower. One is tulsi. You don't offer kumkum. You don't offer haldi. And you don't offer coconut. Rest you can offer. And one more thing very important. What happens is, after you do Abhisheka, people have a tendency to take the water and put in the mouth, which is not advised. Okay, in the temple also people have a habit to take the water and drink. It is after cleansing him. So let it flow out. Never drink the water and never sprinkle the water around your house, because that is the impure water after cleansing of the lingam. So you never consume anything with which you have bathed the lingam. So anything from the lingam you don't consume except sweet offering. The most beautiful way to worship Lord Shiva is to hear his srotras. You hear Shiva Shatakam, Nirvan Shatakam, Rudra Shatakam, Linga Shatakam. There are very beautiful srotras. And I advise that you listen with the meaning. When you hear the meaning, you will connect to your true nature. See, all of us know what is our true nature, but it is hidden inside. When you read about it, when you hear about it, what happens is, by resonance, you connect. Right? You remember who you are. So it is very important to read about Shiva, to hear about Shiva, to think about Shiva. So what happens is you start connecting to your nature. When you connect to your nature, the outside things don't worry you. Right? And when you stop getting worried from the outside things, you start resting in your natural state. And what is your natural state? Your natural state is happiness, abundance, power, success, manifestation, stability, eternal, creative. So you have to just become Shiva and your state changes. So the best way to worship Shiva is to meditate. You will never see Ram or Krishna with eyes closed meditating. You will never see their idol like that. You will never see Prakriti with her eyes closed. But if you see Shiva, his eyes are closed in deep meditation. Because he encourages you to meditate. Because when you meditate, you connect with him. It's your WhatsApp with him, direct hotline. So, if you want to ask me what is the best way to worship Shiva, initially you can do Rudra Abhishek if you believe in tangible worship. But slowly, Abhishek has to happen inside. Right? The cleansing has to happen inside. So you will leave the ritual worship in time, right? And you will go inside. And then you can just meditate. You can wear Rudraksha because they are the favorite of Shiva. Shiva has said in Jablo Upanishad that I have become Shiva because of Rudraksha. Rudraksha beads, they cleanse the soul, right? And gemstones, they cleanse Prakriti. It is Prakriti who gave rise to gemstones and Shiva gave rise to Rudraksha. Our company is called Rudraksha Ratna because we deal in both of them. If you want to clear your material existence, you use gemstones. And if you want to cleanse your soul, you use Rudraksha. So you can say Rudraksha work on the front chakras and gemstones work on the back chakras. Gemstones empower you. They are like vitamins. And Rudraksha cleanse you. And they are like antibiotics. And I feel that the world needs antibiotics more than vitamins. So it is the merger of these two, or it is a combination of both of them which gives you empowerment. So in order to worship Lord Shiva, it is very important to meditate and do japa, chanting with the rosary, with the mala. You can balance your chakras by wearing Rudraksha combination. And you can do japa to create resonance with the mantras. Right? A time will happen, you don't even have to do japa. You can leave the japa and you can just listen to the mantras. Right? And you can just listen. You don't even, because your focus will become so good, you don't need an external object. So you can be just quiet and you can listen to the mantras. The mantras have such vibration that they will dislodge everything that you are not. They will make you resonate with your true self, with your true properties. So it is very important to listen to these sutras and stutis and japas and mantras. So, and that is the best way to worship Shiva. Keep on being connected to yourself and keep on cleansing who you are.